Okay, guys. Oh. Okay, guys. Welcome to another Monday night Grubb Cast. I'm trying to see here. I'm trying to pull it up on Facebook. For some reason, it's not. There it is. Nope. That's last week's. Let's see here. Let me go back. Bear with me, guys. For some reason, it ain't coming up on Facebook. Hey, Misty. Hey, Travis. Yeah, I'm trying to find it on my Facebook page over here on the other. Maybe it'll pop up here in a minute. It's a little bit of a delay. Hey, Matt. Just bear with me just a second. Billy Gould. Well, a bunch of yous on here tonight. Oh, guess what? I forgot to do my trivia question. I will get that done here in just a minute. Let me try one other thing. Let me refresh it. For some reason, it ain't popping up on my Facebook page. Try one other thing real quick, and then we're going to go on. Well, there's, okay, what? There it is. Wait a minute now. Okay. I think I got it now. I don't see comments. Hey, Rusty. Yeah, bear with me just a second here, guys. I'm trying to find it over here. Any other time, it just pops right up on the page. Well, if it pops up, it pops up. If not, we got comments popping up on this page, so we'll just go with that. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's get this show on the road. You know, I just realized tonight too that it's this is my 40th episode, so that's pretty cool. I was going to have a guest too, and he couldn't do it this week, so we're going to do it next week. And guess what? You guys got to bear with me again. Just 1 second. I got to run and grab something. I'll be right back. That's what you call not being prepared. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, let's go ahead and do our sponsors. People makes it possible for me to do this addiction of fishing that I have. So it's aggravating me that it's not popping up on my Facebook page. I don't know what in the world is up with that, but it is what it is. Okay, sponsors. Fish Sticks Rods. Guys, you know, several of you that's on here tonight own some Fish Sticks rods, so you guys know what they're like. Spread the word to other people. We got our expo coming up here before long in Columbus, and you know, I need to push some rods. So guys, let's get out there. The next couple months, let's really let's flood Fish Sticks with buying some rods. Even if I can just get you guys to buy one rod each, that would make a real big sell. Hey, Carol. So, yeah, if you're interested in a rod, get with me. We'll get you one ordered. Then we can go up. We can pick it up at the show up in Columbus or get it shipped here. Whatever you want to do. But I guess I need to just forget this, don't I? Just damn near shut it off the page. Okay. Hook and Donkeys. Guys, he's really been pouring a bunch of baits here lately, getting ready for the shows. He's going to be in all kinds of shows. So Mike's really been pouring, and he's pouring some new baits. So it's going to be really, really good here before long. He's going to I'll have some more of his new baits on here. So it'll make it, we're going to have a lot more new stuff. So, okay. But yeah. So guys, lost where I was at. Sanborn Builders. You want a deck done, painting. I should have called them to come paint my bathroom. I've been painting, redoing my bathroom, but I'll just do it myself. I'm not a professional painter like them, but it'll get done. Ace Hardware down on Richland Avenue, guys. I should have broke out my heated vest Saturday. We fished the tournament up Burr Oak, and I froze my butt off. But I dressed for Sunday's tournament that I fished, and I was a lot more comfortable. But I didn't break my heated vest out, but it's getting time to break it out. You can get them down at Ace Hardware. You can get Blue Rock Bait and Tackle at Ace Hardware. You can plumbing, electrical. Now they even got roll-off dumpsters, so you can get roll-off dumpsters. So, Pizza Stop in Albany here. Guys, I've got a bait here. That's what I just got up and went and got. I'm going to be doing something this month. One Monday I will pick, and whoever shows me a receipt of Pizza Stop, I will I'll give the bait to you, but I don't know what Monday it'll be. I'll just go ahead and show you the bait now. It is a 2HOX shallow diver. Pretty little crankbait. So one Monday, I'll say that's it, and you'll show me a receipt that you bought something from Pizza Stop, and you'll win that crankbait. So, Southern Ohio Sanitation, if you want a porta john or your septic tank taken care of, get a hold of Southern Ohio Sanitation. Hobbs Roofing, if you've got some roofing you need done up around the Akron area, get a hold of Hobbs Roofing. And Williams and Son Construction. Ron he's the man. He does a lot of commercial stuff, guys. If you need something done commercially, get a hold of Ron. He will. He's busier than I'll get out, but I'm sure he can find time to get you in. Hey, Lisa Kaiser and Brian Rose, how you guys doing? Brian, send me your schedule, and I will start announcing it a couple, at least once a month. I announced it last week, so but I'll get you on here each month to get your schedule out for next year. So, but this is the bait tonight for the trivia question. I got to look one up here real quick. I've got an idea what I want to do, but had a guy just message me, John Welch, said he needed some more of these, and luckily I had a package down here in my group or stuff to give away. So this is the 2.5 Jig Chunk Watermelon. And that's exactly what he was looking for. So, John, you better get your Google ready, because I got to come up with a question first. But that's what we're giving away tonight. Okay, on tournaments, not very many of them. We had our last Wednesday night tournament last Wednesday at Fox Lake. Yeah, it was last Wednesday night. My time's running amongst each other. I'm at Fox Lake, and me and Josh, we was the only one that caught a fish. Josh caught it. It was a 293. Nice fish. I knew that Fox was getting ready to turn on. We only fished about an hour and 15 minutes, and he caught it right off the bat, 2.93 on a spinnerbait. So, so that was our last Wednesday night tournament. And then we ended up having our Wednesday Classic up at Burr Oak, because that was the only lake that we could get in and still idle motors and do everything. So we ended up going up to Burr Oak last Saturday, and John Daniels and I just forgot his partner's name. Mike. John Daniels and Mike, they won it. They had 3 fish for, let's see, 3 fish for 3.97. They had 1 over and 2 unders. So they got first place. And then me and Josh caught a 3.70. That was the only fish we had. And we took second place. So I think everybody caught fish at that tournament. So it was a tough day. We only had, I had 2 slot fish, and hey, Mike Swearinger, I had 2 slot fish, and Josh had that one that was an over. So Burr Oak was the typical Burr Oak. So, but and then I went Sunday. Steve Calder had called me, and Cranberry was having a tournament up to Dillon, and a club member could bring an outside person to fish it. So Steve asked me to go up and fish it. I had a really, really good time. We never had a bite all day. He took me up in the river. I got to see how to go up in the river with his boat. And there was fish. I mean, there had to be fish around us. We just didn't get the bites. Now, guys, I didn't get it was 10, I think 10 something won it with 5 fish. Big fish was 402, and that's probably the first time that I'd ever seen that many big fish come out of Dillon. I seen 4 fish over 3 pounds, and there was 14 boats fishing. There was one boat had 2 fish over 3 pounds. So I was really surprised that Burr Oak or Dillon was putting out the fish that they was putting out. But it was a fun time. I enjoyed it. Me and Steve got to really go over some stuff for the Federation for next year, and it was just a good time. Actually, he's the guest that I'm going to have on next week. We will be talking about what's taken place and what he's done in the years. I think he told me he's been in the Federation since early 70s. So that's a long time in the Federation. I told him I joined the Federation in 2000. So I'm 24 years into it, but he's got a lot more years than me in it. Yeah, Dan, we wanted to do some changing up for the sites for 2025, and that's going to make it a lot nicer. It's out on the website now. Go to OBF Federation, and you can see what the tournaments, the state championship. It's at Indian Lake, the 26th and 27th, and the state the semi-nationals is October, I believe, 12th and 13th, somewhere around the October. I believe it's the 12th and 13th at the Allen Creek. So we've changed it all up. I actually went today and got a 2005 calendar and started writing down my schedule for the calendar for tournaments. It's going 11th and 12th. Okay, thanks, Dan. It's going, my tournaments, it's already starting. The calendar is really getting interested already, but that's nothing new for me. I just realized I'm going to Gunnersville in May to fish the Toyota Series. That's the only Toyota Series I'm going to fish next year, but I'm fishing it as a boater. And if I make day 3, I'll leave after the tournament Friday night and have to drive through the night to get to Indian Lake to fish the BFL on Saturday. But it ain't the first time I've done this, so that's what I'll be doing. I'll be driving through the night if I make day 3. Day 3 is tough to make in the Toyota Series, especially at Gunnersville. But you never know. I know I can't do it if I ain't there. So I will be there. Speaking of tournaments, if you want to fish a tournament coming up this weekend, every Sunday still down at Gallipolis, they are having a Sunday tournament from noon to 5 every Sunday until, I think Chris said, until the lakes freeze over or the river freezes over. So you can go down to Gallipolis and fish this weekend, Sunday from 12 to 5. If Matt asked me to announce this, if you want, there's a tournament at Burr Oak this Sunday. It's Reagan's bass fishing tournament. It's for Reagan to go to Europe. It'll be November 10th, Sunday. Flight out at Safe Light. They're saying 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., but the time changes. It's daylight at 6:30, but I'd say they're still going to go with 7. I don't know. I'm not running it. I'm just reading what's on the paper. Entry fees $50. $10 optional big bass, 70% payback. So, and there'll be raffles and 50-50. So that, and they're out of Dock 4. Registration starts at 6 a.m. So that's at Burr Oak Sunday, and it's for Reagan. See, I got that one. Here's one. Me and Josh is headed down this Hey, Ohio Bass Federation, what's up? That must be Debbie. Me and Josh is headed down Thursday. Not a problem, Matt. Me and Josh is headed down Wednesday down to Lake Norman. And guys, you guys can still get in it. There's 43 boats right now signed up, and they'll take entries all the way until Friday morning. But it's the MSG Mark McCallum Bass Fishing Tournament in honor of WO1 Shane Mullen. He was a 5th Special Force Group Airborne. And it's Friday, November 8th. Hey, Dean. At Queens Landing, Lake Norman, Mooresville, North Carolina. Flights are safe light to 3 p.m. $80 per boat, $20 optional big bass. And it's a 2-man team, or you can fish solo. 5 bass limit, 14 inches in length. And I do believe here in small print, it's saying that they are so it says 50% of the entry fee goes back to the tournament field, and 50% of the entry fee is donated to the special ops survivors. And guaranteed first place is $2,000, regardless of number of boats. 100% big bass was paid back to the angler with the biggest live bass. And you can pre-register at Special Ops Bass Anglers Facebook page. And like I said, I seen today that there are 43 boats in it. So, there'll be probably, I'd say we'll have over 60 boats before it's over with, it looks like. But I'm really excited to get down to Norman and try it out. Hey, Ronnie. Thank you, bud. Dan, I will try to get your reels out tomorrow or Wednesday. If you are close to Freedom Outdoors, I'm going to be there Saturday morning. If you want to meet up with me somewhere or something, I'm driving back from Norman and headed to Freedom Outdoors Saturday morning to talk with Scott, look at boats. So if you want to hold them reels, and I'll just pick them up down there, or whatever's best for you. Whatever's easiest for you, that's what we'll do. Guys, and that's something too. If it's that time of year, you're taking your rod and reels and putting them away and stuff. If you want them cleaned, worked on, anything, I've been dealing with Dan Mullins. I've been dealing with him for probably 24 years. I've known him through the Federation, but probably the last 5-6 years, I've been having him work on my reels, and it don't matter what I send him, he fixes them. He's good at it. He's real good at it. He cleans them, fixes them, and actually, I am going to probably give you a couple more that I need fixed. I got one that wants to reel backwards, and it's a bait caster. It shouldn't be doing that. But so I'll pick them up and trade out a couple more to you to have you work on those, Dan, when I see you. If not, I'll send them to you. Or if I see Kevin Saturday, I'll give them to him. Just depend. I don't know if Kevin's going to be down there or not Saturday. But yeah, guys, get a hold of me if you want to get a hold of Dan, or you can get a hold of Dan on Facebook, Dan Mullins. It's Rod and Reels. Dan, what's your business name? Type your business name in, and I'll put it up on the screen. But guys, I got to do that real quick. We're in 24 minutes. Of course, I messed around for half of it. Here's I'll put this up on the screen. This is Dan's business, Ohio Rod and Reels. Okay, guys, get ready. Here's your trivia question. Well, let me get back to it. Well, okay. Here's your trivia question. What year and where at did Mercury start making outboard motors? What year and where at did Mercury start making outboard motors? What year and where at did Mercury start making outboard motors? John, you got it. Boy, John and Travis is almost identical, but John's popped up before yours did. That was close. Cedarsburg, Wisconsin in 1939. So John, I'll put these in the mail get to you too. You was saying you was needing a package of them, so you just want them. And let me know if your other package. I mailed them out Tuesday. I always go to. I don't always. Ask Travis, but I don't mail Travis's. I always deliver his to him. So, Dan, 2018 Wisconsin. That's you must have been looking up four stroke. But yeah, no, it's 1939, Cedarsburg, Wisconsin. You know, guys, 1939. Let's just do something here real quick. It's amazing how they've come along with motors. That's 104 years. They've been building motors 104 years. That's amazing. That's a long time. 104 years. Wow. I think I did the math right, didn't I? Somebody on here smarter, a lot smarter than me. All of them's on here is a lot smarter than me. That ain't right. I did that wrong. That's why I didn't make it through school. 79 years. There you go, Travis. 79 years they've been making. 85, Billy Gould said. Now, wait a minute. Which one is it? Billy's right. 85 years. Travis, see, you're leading me astray. I'm doing it bad as it is. But I know what I did. I divided instead of subtracted. But that's, like I said, guys, I ain't claiming to be smart. That's for sure. And that's another thing I was going to talk just a little bit about. You know, there's the big talk on the internet now is Bassmasters Elites has no entry fee next year. And a lot of the anglers are happy about it, but they're not happy because with that being done, don't blame Misty, Travis. With that being done, they're taking money out, so then they can't pay. paybacks back so far or so high. So things are great. They want they don't want entry fees, but then if you don't want entry fees, if the money ain't there, you can't pay it back. So and that's just like, for example, us on Wednesday nights. If we don't get the boats, we can't pay back. 2 years ago, we was paying back a really good payback at Lake Snowden. Guys was winning almost $200 for 3 hours of fishing, but we was having 17, 18, 19 boats. Sometimes there was, at one time we had 28 boats, I do believe, on a tournament, and we don't take that much out, guys. We take $25 out. And here's the deal with the whole deal with, the whole thing with Lake Snowden and the Wednesday nights. If we don't take $25 out for the kids event, I'm not running them. Somebody else can run them. That's the only reason I run the Wednesday nights, is so we can make money to have the kids event every summer. And we are averaging spending over $800 for that one tournament for kids. So we're not making money on Wednesday nights. The club ain't. The money goes paid out to the kids that enjoy a day of fishing. And if people wants to stop taking the money out for that, I'm not going to run the tournament. I'm there to make the money so these kids can enjoy a fun day of fishing. There's nothing more. I don't think I'm as happy if I would win a BFL or something like that than I am seeing a kid smile and the joy of watching them run to get their bicycle they win, guys. I mean, it's amazing. And we've been doing this. We've been having this kids event for over 15 years. We've been running this kids event. And the guys, Bo at times, he's like, man, I'd like to have 100 some kids show up. I don't want that many kids. 100 kids is too many. Hey, Robert. Yeah, a good, comfortable number for the kids is between 60 and 70 kids. We can handle that. They enjoy it. The kids have fun. They're not running over top of each other. And, and I hope we can get Lake Snowden straightened around to where we can still have the kids tournament there. Because it's set up so nice for the kids to be able to have a fun day fishing at Lake Snowden. John, the ramp's fine. There's just no water. They've got the water drained down so far that there's no water there at the ramp to take and put a boat in. So the ramp is not the problem. The problem is they've drained the lake. They're hollering it's because of the drought. The drought has helped, but guys, Burr Oak's only about a foot and a half low from the drought. Dow Lake's a little low. Fox Lake's a little low, but they're not like Lake Snowden. Lake Snowden is probably, I'm going to say 6 to 8 foot low, maybe lower. The drought didn't cause that. But come springtime, we may have to pay to park there. If the 25 years is up, they've held their agreement. We'll pay to park, as long as it's a fair price. But I'm not going to pay to park if they can't keep water in the lake. And there's a lot of other things they need to do to bring that lake around. But we'll discuss that come more, when it comes closer to tournament time and stuff. If they ain't got the lake back right, then we're going to have to start really working as sportsmen, get together and try to get something straightened around with the lake. But guys, I've been on here long enough. Next week, tune in. We're going to have Steve Calder He will be on, and it'll be interesting because me and John done a little test. John Campbell done a little test a week or so ago, and I may try to do another one again this weekend just to get re-familiar with getting somebody on as a guest, and I think it'll be fun, and I'm looking for other guests. I'm going to be trying to do a guest a week, get people on here and have a little discussion. We're not going to run a long time. I don't want to bore you guys. So, but yeah, guys, watch my Facebook. I'll keep you guys posted on what's going on down at Norman for that tournament. I'll get some pictures and stuff, try to post them. And also, too, just it ain't, I got to wait and see what happens come Saturday, but my boat may be on the market coming back next week. I'll know more come Saturday. But if it's on the market, I'm going to sell it at a very fair price. I just seen a guy today posted a Stratus boat. It's a 2006 Stratus, or 2001 with a 2006 Evinrude on it. And I mean, he's got goodies on it for $35,000 or $32,000. And when I sell mine, everything's going. The 212 lives, all five graphs, the 360, the live scope. I am going to keep my DD26 live foot to put on the other boat, but everything else will go. And I'm going to start out at $40,000. And it's a 2016. It's got 600 hours on the motor. It's got a Quest Troller motor. It's a great boat for somebody starting out. I can tell you that right now. And it's a great boat, period, because if I can't get this deal to work, I'll fish out of this boat again next year. It don't bother me unless something else comes up. I've got a couple other places I might go talk to if this don't work out. But we'll see. But if it doesn't, like I said, I'm taking off and going to Lake Norman this weekend with it. There ain't a thing wrong with it. I love the boat. I just want a newer boat with warranty, and a four-stroke motor. Travis ruined me last week with that 4-stroke. I can't believe the torque that they have. But guys, it's long enough. I'm at 40 hours. I will see you guys next week. Tune in. Steve Calder will be here with me, and we'll be talking about TBF and maybe fish cares. So, yeah, Travis, I know I'm welcome. I hope it works out. We'll see. But actually, give me a call here in a little bit, Travis. If you ain't got nothing going on, I got a couple questions for you. Okay, guys. Thank you, and I will see you next Monday night, same time, same place. And everybody get out there and have fun. There's still some fishing to be done. See you later.